Here we are. Hi, it's Almon again. I'm going to try to do a big chunk of chapter 5, maybe all of it. And it's the begat chapter. And so anyway, be prepared for a long list of begats. So this is the first verse of chapter 5. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. Pretty self-explanatory. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their names Adam in the day when they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begat a son in his own likeness after his image, and called his name Seth. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos. And Seth lived after he begot Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters. So he's pretty busy, sounds like. And then the days were were 112 years, and he died. Enos lived 90 years and begat Canaan. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years and begat sons and daughters. So these guys lived a long time. Could you imagine living 800 years? Oh, man. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and then he died. And Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalaleel. Boy, these names are great to try to talk. And Canaan lived, after he begat Mahalaleel, 840 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalaleel lived 65 years and begat Jared. Now, I got 65 years old and had a kid. Now, that's pretty awesome. And Mahalaleel lived and begat Jared, after he begat Jared, 830 years and begat sons and daughters. So these guys are all living close to 1,000 years. And all the days of Mahalaleel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begat Enoch. And Jared lived after he begot Enoch 800 years and begat sons and daughters. So we can see that the population of the earth is kind of growing by leaps and bounds. Well, I've got my camera in the wrong place here. Let me see if I can do a little alteration here. Right, that's better. Okay, now, and Enoch lived 65 years and begat Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God and begat Methuselah 300 years and begat sons and daughters. And the days of Enoch were 365 years. Now, he didn't live very long, did he? And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. So Enoch never died. You know, that's what my understanding is, that Enoch just walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. And that's one of the mysteries of the Bible. We weren't there, but we can take a guess and see what happened. God just took him, and he was no more. And Methuselah lived 187 years and begat Lamech. And Methuselah lived after he begat Lamech 782 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Then, after Lamech lived 182 years, he begat a son, and he called his son Noah, saying, "This same shall comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because the ground which the Lord has cursed." So I'm going to have to read that and see what it calls his name. No, the same comfort. That names of comfort is concerning our work and toil of our hands because of... Okay, so evidently the ground was cursed by God for one reason or another, probably because of sin. Doesn't say that, but... And Lamech lived, after he begat Noah, 595 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And thus endeth chapter 4, I believe, or is it chapter 5? I lose track. Chapter 5. And I think I'm going to run into chapter 6 here and see what we got. Okay, here we go. Genesis 6. Verse 1. And it came to pass, when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, and they were fair, and they took them for wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth these days. Also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them, and the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart were only on evil. So that's the first 5 verses there. See, it just there's a lot of people being born, and daughters, and the sons of God saw the daughters of men were fair, and they took them as wives. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for he is also flesh, and yet days shall be 120 years. So instead of living 900 years, now they can only live 120 years. And there were giants in the earth in that days. And when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them, and the same became mighty men, which are of old, men of renown. Now, were the giants the sons of God? But it said that the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, and the same became mighty men, which are the old, renown. So the giants had children that were probably giants too, and there have been found skeletons of giant people. So take that for what it is. And that God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination and the thoughts of his heart was only on evil continually. And so back then they all worship greed, and I would guess, and I'm guessing that this verse right here is just saying that they were just about like us today, wouldn't you say? And it repented the Lord that he made men on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. So he was kind of sad that he even made men. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. So he was sorry he even made anything. So I think we're going to stop there on verse 7. And so I'll see you the next time. The last one was fairly long. This one is fairly short. So anyhow, goodbye, and we'll see you later, and God bless. Got to figure out how to turn this off now. Maybe like